right. Part two of the interview, because I had a couple of other questions that I probably should have asked, wanted to ask. Uh, Training experiences. Your training experiences with 52. How did you train it? Like, what methods and stuff back in the day in the 70s did y'all use to actually train that art?
Training was what we do now. We get out there, but it just so happened when I learned it from a guy named Michael Gator, who was, God bless him, dead, no longer with us. And he used to teach us. We were younger than him, and we used to train on each other. We might be walking down the street in Flatbush. And we throwing them up and doing our thing, basically, and seeing what he done learn, what I done learn, and we was learning different things every day.
Okay.
But then, like I say, after the raft turned, and I wound up finally going into the P-Now, which was called Rapids Alley. And then I learned other moves from other guys. You know, this is what we did. This was our recreation. We didn't play spades back then.
Okay.
We wouldn't play box. Put on little towels and we play box.
The towels. So what did you guys do with the towels?
The towels were just so that you wouldn't actually feel the actual knuckle. We would take the towels and wrap them around our hands, both hands, and we would use them as, our homemade little boxing gloves.
Okay. So, how were y'all able to train, like, locked up, like, with the guards and stuff? They didn't really bother y'all?
The guards had nothing to do with it. We was in the back of the dorm, or we was in the back of the pod, and they never even seen us. And, it wasn't, we knew how to get around them. It was in C-74. We were adolescents, so they didn't have no major security on us. It wasn't bars.
Okay.
Rooms. We had rooms at that time.
Okay.
And we would go in the back in the dormitory. In the TV areas. One of them where we could get their blind side, and we would sit there and we would just go do our thing. Somebody watch out for us while we sit there and we play. And then and when we got finished playing, that was it.
Okay.
Somebody else would do it, and then it go on and on and on and on. You might look at another guy's moves, or what he done, what block you done seen that was impressive to you, or whatever. And then we just started learning from there.
All right. Next one was, you said you did some boxing too. How did your boxing factor in with your 52, or how did your 52 factor into your boxing?
It wasn't. 52 was just a kind of like an art. It was something that we did, like you come up and you do. You learn how to talk pig Latin and all that. This 52 was back in the days when I was coming up. It was a sport, and they would challenge each other. And the challenges was pretty severe at times due to the fact of what they think you might know. And it was just really basically a challenge. It was like, just like anything you did, but as you're growing up. I played Skelly, I wanted to win. I played spades, I wanted to win. I rode a bike, I wanted to get the best out of it. And that was just what the 52s. You just play around with them and you just learn what you can learn. If it ain't meant for you to get, then you don't get it.
Okay. And let me ask, what was your boxing record when you was doing that? You got a boxing record? Like, what was your wins and losses and stuff in boxing?
I had two, we fought amateurs, and they had to come in from the institution. I had two. I was 1-1.
Okay.
On my two.
Did any of the
we
boxers...
fought with 16-ounce gloves and headgear.
Did any of the boxers at that time use any 52 in the ring, or was it strictly boxing rules?
No. I'm telling you who used 52s. They used it, but they didn't even know he was using it. And that was, Ken Norton.
Okay.
Ken Norton, because Ken Norton fought like this. If you ever see his fights, he fought like that. And but 52, that as far as that went, as far as just blocking like that, the blocks was I would say was acceptable, but to an extent. It was
right.
You could not do anything with your bows, could not do anything like that. But I guess you could do that, but they teach you how to fold up. But as far as 52s in general, no. You don't get out there, in the ring and talk about 52.
Have you ever had to use your 52 in a real life situation?
I've used my 52 because it's a way of life. I'm trying to protect my face. I've used my 52 on t-shirt. Trying to stop and keep off. I didn't use them to that extent. But I have used them.
Okay.
Just to keep the to keep the hurricane from, what is it, evolving? Okay.
All right. So talk about offense versus defense. You talked to me a little bit about that earlier when we were training.
I think the most important thing in existence, man, is really, I mean, you got to have good defense, but offensive is what wins the fight. You cannot win the fight on blocking every punch a man throws, and you have not thrown none. And when you throw something, that's your offense. So you definitely, offense is a very important factor of fighting.
Okay, and you said you kind of wanted to work your offense off of your defense. Right?
I want my offense to be coincided with my defense. I want to be able to throw a punch and block a punch.
Same time if you have simultaneously.
Exactly. And then like I said, I know there's no sport, especially any kind of contact sport, where you ain't gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit. I mean, you just hope that it ain't that right one. They get you.
Right.
Yeah. So that's when your defense is supposed to work. When that right one comes, you know, somebody hit you in your mouth, boom, bam, you know, it's not no done deal.
And
you can still roll on.
And
even
I see,
if it bleeds, you can still roll on.
And I see a lot of videos where, you know, people just throwing up their blocks,
Yeah.
you know, and you were telling me no, just pick your set, pick your stance,
Exactly.
and watch, wait.
I mean, no, I'm not telling you no. I'm telling you always be cautious about the next man's blow.
Right.
But it's a science. You got to know when you throw that blow, that other blow is gonna catch you because you ain't got something protected. So you got to be conscientious. Like you throw one, you wanna at the same time you wanna make sure you good, because he can counteract off your punch. You can throw, he could be timing you. Like I said, the shoulders. Boom, so you throw bam, he gonna hit you in your, you know. But it's a good thing as long as it ain't a bad thing.
Right, right.
Because if you get a good shot on you, then I mean, you know, the fight's over. Remember if you seen them videos? It's like that. But they did a couple of them videos, that dude just walked up in and squirreled that young man. I mean, not saying they didn't beat him anyway, but yeah, they got a good shot, bam. I tell you, when they come in your zone, what you do, Keisha? When they get in your zone.
I don't like the good crap.
Okay, what you do?
You're supposed to do what I gotta do.
What you do?
I do what I
You good? Good?
All right, one last question. Have you ever taught anyone else, like any 52s, like throughout the years,
I mean,
throughout
man,
the...
we taught each other as kids. As kids, we coming up, we taught each other. You know, we just taught each other, man, because we was all in the same thing. We all lived in the same little hood, you know, and we played together. And it was like, you know, it was like skateboards. You know, this is what we did. We go down in the basement after Michael Gator showed us different things, and they might have came up with something else. And we go down there and we slap box, you know, and just see what we done different. What I can learn from him. I had a bunch of them. Jerry Woodshire, Tony Miller, all them guys are the guys I lived there in Vanderbilt with, in Flatbush,
Okay.
Brooklyn, New York. And that's what we learned. Michael Gator, you know, he got in there, you know, he's older than us, but he was a pretty good guy. I mean, as far as with the 52, there's a lot of people in New York City that knows 52.
Okay, and that was my next question. I was going to say, during that time, roughly how many people you think was doing 52s at that time in that area?
I would say anybody that came throughout the penal system, basically, which was Rikers Island, I mean, and that's a fact. And those that might have learned it from those that went to the penal system, and they came home and brought the game back to them.
All right.
So basically, that's what it was at. It was done because they had time like that. You know, we didn't have time in New York, but we were doing a lot of other different things to sit back. I mean, we played with them after we got it, but it wasn't no thing whereas, you know, we put that over money.
Right.
So, you know, them guys got it because they had a lot of idle time on their mind, and that's what they came up with to fill the void.
Okay.
And then they would have, you know, competitions amongst the different blocks and whatever, or, you know, somebody might know about, like I say, being my mother dear, and somebody else might think they just as good as mother dear, and, you know, it goes down. They take it to the back of the box, and it goes down. But it's going down now for real. It's no longer slap boxing. You know,
Okay.
This is fisticuffs, and, you know, the best man win.
All right.
It was basically out for reputation, you know, different things like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut it. I don't want the video to get too long, but thanks for taking your time to share your 52 knowledge with me.
Okay.
And looking forward to more.
Okay.